Guys, get ready to revive your engines because the full lineup for the 2024 World Endurance Championship is finally here, and it's looking absolutely epic. This time, we're talking about a whopping 37 cars hitting the track. And guess what? 19 of them are hypercars from 9 different car makers. That means a wild mix of styles and tech zipping around the circuit. We've got 23 cars from the Hypercar and LMGT3 classes, plus 16 super-fast LMP2 prototypes to keep the adrenaline pumping. This all comes together for the legendary 92nd edition of the race at the famous Circuit de la Sarthe in France. And here's the kicker. It's also the 4th round of the 2024 FIA World Endurance Championship season. So you know it's going to be a big deal. Now let's talk about the stars of the show. A total of 186 racers are gearing up for this thrilling event. While we're still finalizing the complete driver lineup, there's a buzz in the air because 12 of these drivers have actually won the Le Mans race before. They've got the experience and skills to really make a splash. In this video, we will get into the details of the 2024 FIA WEC entries and what we can expect from the upcoming season. Like this video and watch until the end. Just like this year, the World Endurance Championship is bringing the heat with 9 different car makers in the top class. We've got the likes of Alpine, BMW, Cadillac, Ferrari, Isotta Fraschini, Lamborghini, Peugeot, Porsche, and Toyota all ready to hit the track. Ferrari is gearing up to defend its title after scoring a big win at Le Mans last June. Yep, that was their 10th victory at this legendary race. But don't count out Toyota. They've snagged the top spot 5 times in the last 6 years and are super eager to reclaim their champion status. Teams like Cadillac, Porsche, and Peugeot are back, bringing their A-game and experience to the table, while Alpine, Lamborghini, and Isotta Fraschini are ready to shake things up and make a statement. With all this talent and ambition on the track, this season is set to be filled with fierce competition and thrilling races. It's going to be a wild ride. Viewers, now let's talk about the hypercar class. It's shaping up to be a real spectacle, almost like a Formula One race. We've got 4 fresh entries revving up the competition from BMW, Lamborghini, Isotta Fraschini, and Alpine. Plus, we'll see a second Toyota Porsche 963 entry and another Ferrari 499P run by AF Corse, with the talented Robert Kubica behind the wheel. While it's a bummer that the Van Wall and Glickenhaus teams won't be back for 2024, guys, we're seeing big names like Alpine, Aston Martin, BMW, Cadillac, Corvette, Ferrari, Ford, Isotta Fraschini, Lamborghini, Lexus, McLaren, Peugeot, Porsche, and Toyota all in the mix. It's clear that the World Endurance Championship is really growing and becoming a major player in the motorsport scene. Before we continue further, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Ferrari is cranking up the excitement in the World Endurance Championship, WEC, by introducing a third Ferrari 499P hypercar. This new ride, the numbered 83 AF Corse entry, will be driven by none other than former Formula One star Robert Kubica. With his experience, he's sure to bring some serious heat to the race. But wait, it's not just Ferrari making moves. The reigning champs, Toyota Gazoo Racing, are all set to defend their hypercar title with their 2 trusty Toyota GR010 hybrids. There's been a bit of a shakeup too. Nick de Vries is stepping in for Jose Maria Lopez in the num7 car. Meanwhile, Lopez is switching gears to GT3, joining the Akotis ASP team and racing their Lexus RCF GT3. Porsche Penske Motorsport is still in the mix, fielding 2 Porsche 963 hypercars. The only change for their team is Matt Campbell, who will take over for Dane Cameron in the number 5 Porsche 963. On the flip side, Alpine is making a big leap from LMP2 to hypercar for the 2024 season with their brand new A424. They've got some exciting names on their roster, including ex-Formula One driver Mick Schumacher and Ferdinand Habsburg, who's moving up from LMP2. And let's talk about Cadillac Racing. They're back with their fan-favorite Cadillac V-Series ARC, and they've got 2 skilled drivers lined up, Earl Bamber and Alex Lynn. Peugeot Total Energies is also joining the fray with 2 Peugeot 9X8 hybrid hypercars, and they've brought in former Formula E world champion Stoffel van Dorn as a full-time driver. The Porsche 963 lineup is bustling too, with 2 entries from Hertz Team Jota and 1 from Proton Competition. Not to be left out, BMW M Team WRT is bringing 2 BMW M hybrid V8 cars that have already been battling it out in IMSA this season. Dries Vanthoor will be behind the wheel of the number 15 car, while his brother, Sheldon van der Linde, will take charge of the sister number 20 entry. And the excitement doesn't stop there. Lamborghini is finally making its long-awaited debut in the WEC's hypercar class with the Lamborghini SC63. So far, Mirko Bortolotti is the only confirmed driver for this thrilling new adventure. Last but not least, Isotta Fraschini is also in the game with their Isotta Tipo 6C, and drivers Alejandro Garcia and Jean-Carl Vernet are ready to take on the challenge. The excitement for the 2024 World Endurance Championship, WEC, is building, and the key figures in the racing world are sharing their thoughts on what's ahead. Mohammed Ben Sulayem, the FIA president, expressed his enthusiasm, saying, "The 24 Hours of Le Mans is one of the most iconic events in the history of motorsport and the traditional focal point of the FIA World Endurance Championship season. Last year, I had the pleasure of witnessing this fantastic race on the occasion of its centenary, and I'm very much looking forward to this year's edition as we celebrate 120 years of the FIA. The entry list looks incredibly strong, with 23 hypercars from 9 different manufacturers headlining the 62-car field and 23 LMGT3s promising an ultra-competitive battle in the GT ranks. Endurance racing is in a healthy state today, and this entry list proves that the right regulatory approach will result in strong interest and competition." Pierre Filon, president of the Automobile Club de l'Ouest, also shared his excitement about the upcoming season. He noted, "As the year of the 24 Hours of Le Mans centenary, 2023 was a historic season, but 2024 is just around the corner. Next season will stand out in the history of endurance and probably in motorsport as a whole. The world's greatest car makers will compete in the 8 races that comprise the championship, which includes circuits on the calendar for the first time. The stakes are high in Hypercar and in LMGT3 alike. See you in February for the prologue on the magnificent Lusail International Circuit." Frédéric Lequien, CEO of the FIA World Endurance Championship, highlighted the growth of the series, saying, "The sheer number of entries across both Hypercar and LMGT3 underlines the continued growth of FIA WEC, and I'd like to take this moment to thank all our manufacturers and teams for putting their trust in us. To have an entry list featuring 19 Hypercars plus 18 LMGT3 entries representing 14 different manufacturers truly reflects the golden era of endurance racing that we are experiencing right now. The battles on track next season are going to be extraordinary. And what's even more exciting is that we are expanding our calendar to 8 races so that even more fans can enjoy the action. With all this excitement and anticipation, it's clear that the 2024 season is set to be a thrilling ride. If you enjoyed this overview and want to stay updated on all things we see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exciting content.